Bismillah.
بسم الله والحمد والصلاة والسلام على آله وأصحابه أجمعين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. رب اشرح لي ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. لعلكم you are all well. Barakallahu feekum for those students that joined on time. May Allah bless you and put barakah in your time. And may Allah make it easy for everyone else. Alhamdulillah, we are students, and once again I want to thank Ustada Humera for last lesson. Mashallah, she did a sterling job. Today, alhamdulillah, we are on lesson 9 now, and we will be covering Samul Af'al, which cover both Ghayru Sahih as well as Sahih verbs. So we're familiar with Sahih verbs. Is something we've covered many times, especially Module 2 students. But before I jump in, can someone tell me what they understand of a Sahih verb? So what comes to your mind if I say Sahih verb? You can put in the chat, or you're welcome to unmute as well, because there's not many of us. I don't mind people talking on the mic as well. And while those are coming in, I just want to warn you in advance. Today's lesson, we'll be spending quite a bit of time memorizing. So this is to make it easier for us in our journey as we continue to learn, inshallah. So who wants to tell me what they understand when I say Sahih verb?
You want to remove the screen and ask, because it's all there.
Yeah, I just want to see. It's fine. Some people, they believe to, off the top of their head, they may be able to answer. Just fine. Sahih verb, what we mean is what the three-letter word that we're these are Sahih standard words that we're familiar with that don't contain weak letters, and that's something we'll be covering today, inshallah. And I see a raise of hands who's had chance to review the lesson beforehand, whether it's the YouTube video or the PDF. And Sister Shahida, Jazakallah khair for your message in the chat. Okay, so I'm taking that not many students had, only 2 students from what I can see were able to go through the lesson. Alhamdulillah, there's 3. It's a delayed reaction. 3 students went through, so mashallah, well done that went through the lesson beforehand. We do recommend, especially for more challenging lessons, because when you come across a lesson first time, it doesn't sink in. So by you going familiar with it, then when we teach it, it's not alien. Therefore, it's easier to digest. Sometimes when you learn something new, and even though the teacher may be doing a splendid job because it's new, our brain is struggling to comprehend the new concept, which is why our model is to give you the resources beforehand. You have the YouTube videos, become familiar with it, and then we do a deep dive with the teacher on the main class. That's our model. So yeah, as some of you are aware, the Sahih verbs do not have weak letters containing in them. But what we're focusing on is today we're going to memorize in terms of Ghayr Sahih, the types of verbs that are irregular. So I'll be focusing on to you being Module 2 students, but when we refer to irregular verbs, what we're talking about is verbs that contain weak letters, or sometimes referred to as defective letters. And these letters are Ya and Alif. And I'm just going to pause there. You might be wondering why we're covering this. This is an important topic because when we're doing conjugation, you'll notice irregularities in the pattern. For example, when we go from, so if I use the word nasara here, when we go from nasara yansuru, consistent. And we'll see some examples later where you may expect, if again, following the typical pattern we're familiar with, you notice, instead of, you may expect an alif, but you see a wow, and thinking what's happening here, so it may cause confusion. So this is why we're covering this, inshallah. But with Sahih letters, you won't see the same letters appearing side by side. And as I said, examples would be Nasara, and which is Madi, is Yansuru. Nasara, Yansuru, we're familiar with that. Another example of Sahih verb is Daraba, Yadribu. Darabi being past tense, and Yadribu being then later, I'm going to ask you, we're going to work together to memorize this, inshallah. So there are, let me just get my pen out. We have a few categories. And if you haven't done this already, do make a note, and you can polish the notes, have some rough notes, polish notes later. So under Ghayru Sahih, we have the first category, which is Mahmuz. And then we have a second category, Mu'tal, with Muda'af. These are the three overarching categories. And then under Mu'tal, you can see we have additional four. We have Ajwaf, we have Naqis, and we have Lafif. So these are the categories that we have for Ghayru Sahih verbs. Again, first category is Mahmuz, second is Mithal. Second is Mu'tal, and under Mu'tal is Mithal. Second, we have under Mu'tal is Naqis, and the fourth under Mu'tal is Lafifun. And under Ghayru Sahih, the overarching is Muda'af. Okay, so new terminology for a lot of going step by step, and we'll talk about what each one is about. Let's start with Mahmuzun. So Mahmuz is where there's a Hamza. It's from the word, is related to the word Hamza. And this is where a letter in the verb, in the fi'l, has a couple of examples. First example is kala. And you see it, the word begins with Hamza, kala. And next we have is sa'ala. And the second letter is la sa'ala. Now, I mentioned that the pattern isn't consistent with Sahih verbs. So let's dive into this. So akala, the mudari for akala is ya'kulu. Ya'kulu. So with ya'kulu, you'd expect is ya followed by alif, followed by kaf, because if you're thinking about the mudari pattern, if you think it'll be yansuru or yaf'alu, I should say. That's the sorry, not yaf'alu. Akala yakulu.
Sorry, Ustad, which one?
So akala yakulu, it's I'm trying to remember the pattern. The original pattern it would have been.
Madi or Mudario.
Mudare.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
oh,
iya. Hamza is there after iya. Only iya without Hamza normally, but it is Hamza, that's why it's iya. Madi is akala. Akala is Madi, Ustad?
Yes. Madina.
Akala is Madi. Akala, kalu, akalata, etc. Yakulu. Because iya is coming before Hamza, so it will sound like ya, glotted sound, then kulu.
lesson where we say because of tabdilization, it's become to yakulu.
Yeah, at this
Because of
stage,
the, so at this stage, we're not discussing that, are we? But
the-
we need to understand why it's become yakulu. You have to explain that, isn't it?
it's a part of the the next step.
For reading,
At this
making
stage,
fluency.
Ustad,
Yeah, keep it simple.
keep it simple, and also what is really important is, as you said, mashallah, there are three groups of irregular verb. One, you said mahmuz, two, you said mutal, and third is mudafun. If it was me, I would suggest them to memorize this. What mahmuz means, it will have hamza in the three-letter verb. What is mutal? It will have one of these two harf illat, which is waw and ya. So mutal means there will be a wa or ya, maybe once, maybe twice. Third one is there will be duplication. So these three first, and then going into mutal family, then manal and all this. Even the examples for you to just say misal is the first letter, so you can say wa'ada is the example, not breaking it down. Memorization, clearly seeing like Madi Mudari chart. Ghayru Sahih, I've got three sections: Mahmuz, Mutal, Muda'afun. And within Mutal, we got four: Manal. This memorization is absolutely essential because these verbs will come on the Quranic sentences and then it straight away identify, inshallah. So it's memorization mainly. Then when after doing this properly, making sure using the chat box and on the microphone, let's just finish. And then after that, you will go through this breakdown, wa'ada, wada'a, etc., etc. Yeah.
Exactly. Thanks for this, Dick. Yeah,
Inshallah.
I won't break it down yet then. All right, good. So if can I see a hand of those who've made a note in their notepad, because what we will do is memorize it, but if we haven't noted it, then it makes it difficult for you to continue after it, because with memorization, as you know, first time is that it goes into your temporary memory. And if we leave it after today, then we don't want you to lose it. That's why. So yeah, first under Ghayr Sahih, what we'll cover is the three categories. So Mahmuzun and Mu'talun is Mithalun, then Ajwafun, Naqisun, Afifun, and the fourth category is Muda'afun. So sorry, the third under Ghayr Sahih is Muda'afun. Now this let's memorize this. I'm gonna ask, and we'll go one by one, inshallah. And if you can make a note as we're going. So what I'd like you to do, if you haven't written it down, while the person is reading it, the others, if you can write it down, inshallah, and that this repetition will help. And before I fully go into it, and the reason we're asking you to do this is when you know the patterns, like the sigha that we taught, 14 sigha that we taught. When you memorize it, it makes it easier for you to recall. And when you see certain words, you know what's happening, especially when when we cover the 10 form verbs, it'll make it easy, inshallah. Okay. Can I ask first person on my list, Sister Fauzia? Can you go through them, please, from right to left?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi
Wa
wa
alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Yes, yes. أقسم الأفعال has two categories. One is Sahih Verb and one is غير Sahih Verb. Sahih is not a weak letter in the verb. It is Sahih or consonant there, and same are not appearing side by side. And weak letter is Waw, Ya, and Hamza. غير Sahih has three categories. One is Mahmud, one Muda'af. Mahmud is Hamza. First word comes. Hamza is come in beginning in the word. Mu'tal is 4 categories, which is manal, is A for ajwaf, N for naqis, L for lafif. And mudafun is doubling, double letter is same letter is 2 times comes in a word. Is
So
mudaf.
small correction.
Yeah.
With Mahmuz, the Hamza can be it's not always.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Beginning and
Sorry,
middle.
beginning or middle. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not always just the beginning. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, good. And a technique to use to remember the mu'tal, if you noticed with the letters in red, English letters, manal. So for غير صحيح, think of this, manal muda'af. And because under mu'tal, if you memorize manal, then it'll help you remember mithalun, ajwafun, naqisun, lafifun.
Yes.
Repeat that, please. Just the headings.
Yeah.
Sister Fauzia, you can just repeat the headings, then I'll go to the next person.
Yeah. Mutal or Mahmoud Astar.
Or غير صحيح, only غير صحيح, the
غير
headings.
صحيح verb is Mahmoud, Mutal, and Mudaf. Mahmoud is Hamza in the beginning and second, and
Sorry, it's just headings for now. We're doing it step by step.
Yes, it
Like
was that's the
Mahmoud.
Manal, that's the headings, and the Mahmoud and Mudaf.
Yeah. No, you don't do description yet. We'll do that after, inshallah. Is that okay?
Mahmoud, Mutal, Mudaf. Mutal is Manal. Manal, M for Mithal, A for Ajab, N for Naqis, L for Lafif.
Mumtaza. Good. That's it. So if those you've done it, and then I'm going to ask others to do it, inshallah. And first time you're going to do it by looking. Afterwards, I'm going to take this away from the screen, and I want to say it without looking. So I'm just giving you get it wrong. That's part of the learning. But okay, if you get it wrong even by looking, it's fine. Let's go to Sister Lubna.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
So there are two, Sahih and Ghair Sahih. And Ghair Sahih, there are 3 sections like Mahmuz, and Mu'tal, and Muda'af. So, in Mahmuz, the Hamza either in beginning or in middle or maybe at the end.
To make it easier, Sister Lubna, we're going to just focus on the heading. So we don't worry about description for now. So if you've done Mahmuz, and then continue, please.
And then Mu'tal is there are 4 parts: Manal, Mithal, Ajwaf, Naqis, and Lafif. And third part is Muda'af.
Muda'af. Excellent. Good. That's it. Jazakallah khair.
Yeah.
Ustad Muhammad, can I ask you to do it next?
Trying to understand it first.
We'll do that after, inshallah.
Yeah. Sahi is we've already explained Nasara Daraba, and the heading of Ghairu Sahi is Mahmuzun Muta'al. Muta'al.
Mu'talun.
Yeah, Mu'talun is Manal and Ajwafun Nakisun Lafifun Mud'afun.
Jazakallah khair. Good. I'm going to ask everyone to follow a pattern. So it's consistent. So everyone will be hearing the same thing, and it'll be easier to remember. So after Sahih, then we got, these are the highest level categories. We got Sahih and Ghayru Sahih, overarching top level categories, okay? So Sahih, then Ghayru Sahih. Under Ghayru Sahih, we have Mahmuzun, Mu'talun, Muda'afun. Okay, that's the next level down. The third level down is under Mu'talun is Mithalun, Ajwafun, Naqisun, Lafifun. And the reason I'm asking you to do it like that, then you're painting a picture in your mind. Especially those of you who are visual learners, it'll help you remember. And secondly, it's logical as well. So it's the order. So under Mu'talun comes the 4 manner categories, okay? All right. Next, I will go to Sister Roshanara. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum salam. So first we go to Sahih, and then we have Ghayru Sahih. So for Sahih, we have Mahmuzun. For Ghayru Sahih, we have 3 parts, which is in short, Manal. So the 3 parts are Mithalun, Ajwafun, and Naqisun, Lafif. Okay, 4 parts is that? And then we have 4 parts here, not 3, 4 parts. Then we have Lafif, and then we have Muda'afun. Is that correct, Ustad?
Yeah. Okay, Zakir, yeah. So the way I would recommend the order of the Ghayru Sahih. Under Ghayru Sahih is Mahmuzun, Mu'talun, Muda'afun. Okay, they come. These are 3 categories that come directly under Ghayru Sahih. Mahmuzun, Mu'talun, Muda'afun. Then under Mu'talun is 4 categories. Okay, that's the way I'd like everyone to follow. Jazakallah khair. Let's go to Sister Saleh.
Walaikum salam. Verbs can be divided into 2 categories, sahihun and ghair sahihun. Ghair sahih verbs can then further be divided into 3 categories, mahmuzun, mu'tallun, and muda'afun. The mu'tallun verbs can then further be divided into 4 categories. So we have mithalun, ajwafun, nakisun, and lafifun.
As a
Mashallah.
succinct.
Ustad,
Yes.
I think we should hide it now because now we need to sync it. Everybody needs to just sync it without any difficulties. So it will be useful, I think.
Once before hiding.
No. Enough done now. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
inshallah. So everyone, that's
Good.
that request is from Dr. Mahmoud. Now let's see who's next on the list. Okay, alhamdulillah, we have Sanika. Our first student of today.
I think she's gone for 5 minutes, right?
No, I'm here
Are you
now.
back,
I'm here
Sanika?
now.
Okay.
Right. Okay, good.
So we have Sahih and غير صحيح. We have محموز, معتل and مضاعف. And on the معتل we have مثال أجوف.
Mashallah.
Excellent, good. Are you looking on elsewhere or from memory?
From memory.
MashaAllah. So it's possible. Good. I'm going to go to Sister Shahida next. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, the regular verbs are of two types. The one is regular, the other one is irregular verbs. The irregular verbs are divided into three categories. The first one is mahmoos, second one, and the third one is mudaf. The mu'tal is again divided into four. One is misal, the second one is the third one is naqis, and the fourth one is lafif.
Good. Now, Muntaza, very good. Alhamdulillah. Next.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I don't have it in my memory, but I can tell you what it is.
Yes, please.
Okay, so it's two categories. One is regular, one is irregular. So we have Sahih and Gairu Sahih. And then into Mahmuz, Mutal, and then Mudaf. And then the Mutal you can then further break into Mithal, or Azwafun, Nafusun, and Lafifun. And you can call it also.
Yeah. So it's naqisun lafifun. Okay.
Naqisun lafifun.
For easiness, to remember the names, Misal, Azwaf, and Lafif. Saying is okay, rather than using the tanbeen. Because to remember the name, it's a Manal, Misal, Azwaf, Lafif, Manal. Okay. So you don't have to say Mudafun or Lafifun, because they are names. Okay, inshallah. Okay. Going well. Inshallah.
Brother Zakir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Right. Verbs broken down into two categories, صحيح and غير صحيح. Excuse me. There are three categories: mahmuz, mu'tal, and the third one was muda'af.
Muda'af. Yeah.
And mu'tal, there are four subcategories. They are mithal, ajwaf, naqis, and lafif.
Lafif, good. Ahsantum. Dr. Mahmoud, I think they got it.
Yeah.
It's everyone.
Everyone covered, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you could probably share what misal means and
okay. So
identifying, yeah.
I'll just quickly touch Mahmuz after غير صحيح. First, under Mahmuz is with Mahmuz, what that means is when there's a verb, a fi'l, which has hamza at the beginning or hamza in the middle. And we have examples, akala,
or at the end as well. Yeah.
Yes, we did that previously as an example, yes. Or at the end. So as long as it had a hamza in the fi'l, then it's mahmuz. And we said that the word mahmuz hamza. So it means, as you can see in English, hamzated. It means that it has a hamza in it, either in the beginning, middle, or end. Or either waw or ya are in the fi'l, and these are known as effective letters. So waw and ya, these are weak letters, and they are often replaced. And I'm sure you've seen many times in the Quran, and we'll see some examples. The first category is mithal, and this is the mithal, as hopefully you're aware, means resembles or like. Mathalan means example, so is when it's liking something. And with mithal, fi'l, the waw or ya will be at the beginning. So we have a couple of examples. Wa'ada and wada'a. You can see we have waw at the beginning. Next category is ajwafun. And here, so for ajwafun, it means hollow. I'm trying to remember the word for chest. It relates to that word because it's hollow. And the reason for that is because the middle letter will have either waw or ya. And we have a couple of examples, qawala and baya'a. Now because these are the original letter for qala, qaf, so let me just get my pen again, qaf, alif, and lam. Originally it was qawala, qaf, waw, and lam. So can you see, qala was originally qawala. But so because it's easier for the Arabs for easier for speech, it has been transformed to qala. Similarly, the word ba'a was originally baya'a. So the alif has been replaced with, the ya has been replaced with alif. So baya'a has become ba'a. As you can see, it's much easier to pronounce. And this is quite important, you notice, when it comes to conjugation and words being transformed to mudari' or other patterns, you'll see the original letter come into play, and we'll touch on that on another time, inshallah. Next, we have naqisun. So first example is da'a. So with naqisun, the meaning is reduced, and you'll see at the end of the letter, at the end of the fi'l is waw or ya. So the first example is da'a. This actually came from the word da'awa. And you'll see words that come from this. You notice waw is there, and you wonder, where did this waw come from? Again, originally da'a came from da'awa. Similarly, for the word ada, this was originally adaya. So the ya has been replaced by alif maqsura. So ya has been maqsura. So ya has been. So as you can see, for naqis is the last letter. Finally, under mu'talun, we have another transformation. Let me know if my if you can hear me, because I've just messing my connection is weak. And I'm happy to repeat if you can't hear me. The first example is waqa. Here, this is actually, there's a doubling of letters. So lafiqun means folded, when a letter has been folded. And this is a common rule in Arabic, where there's similar letters, it becomes folded. So here, waqa came from waqaya. And we have another example. Hawa was originally hawaya. As you can see, it's quite difficult to pronounce hawaya, and it's been simplified for speech. Hawaya has become simply hawa. As you can see, there's a folding of the letter. So hawaya has become hawa, simple as that. Again, the ya has been replaced by alf maqsura, and this is lafifun. These are the four: mithal, ajwaf, naqisun, and lafifun. And the acronym to remember them, manal, comes under the mu'talum category, which has harf illa, defective letters. Now let's look at the last category under ghayru sahih, which is muda'afun. And as some of you said earlier, muda'afun means doubling of the letter. And first example we have is marra. So you notice shadda on the ra, and you'll see many examples in Quran. You can see for marra, there's a shadda on the ra. This, as many of you know, especially if this is something taught in tajweed, this is a doubling of the letter, or when the duplicate of the same letter, you get a shadda. So marra was originally marara. So marara has become marra. Similarly for massa, isa. And this is a good example because the vowels on all is, the first sin has a kasra, whereas the second sin has a fatha. But because the letters are the massa. Okay, so these are the.
Sorry to interrupt you. Is there any?
Yes.
Because
Masisa massa. Yes.
how could it be?
Shouldn't it be masasa?
No. Samia, hasiba can happily, the original could be different, and then transformation. Okay, no worry.
Okay.
So alhamdulillah, this kind of gives you a breakdown of these ghayr sahih and where they derived from. Dr. Mahmoud, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, obviously, we need to recheck with them. So the example of misal and the example of azwa, etc. I'll just add just a little background of irregular verb. That 80% verbs used in Quran are sahih verb. 20% verbs, roughly 75-25, 80-20. So 20 are ghayru sahih verb, irregular verb used in Quran. In terms of the base number, that many verbs are in existence. But frequency of usage of these irregular verbs is much more than proportionately than the. So that is the challenge, okay? Because they will end up with, when it's a ghayru sahih verbs, the ending, particularly nakis, azwaf in the middle, the harfillat in the beginning, they will create a lot of complication in terms of the conjugation, transformation, derivation, etc. In plural femininity, all this. So that's why we need to just start like ABCD you are learning for the Ghairu Sahih verb. If it is strong, your Quranic Arabic is strong. If it is weak, oh, absolutely nightmare. And this subject is normally does normally scare people. Alhamdulillah, inshallah, if you pay attention, it will be absolutely in your control. There are some students who have completed module 2 here, and inshallah, with the more 3-4 chapters later on, full breakdown. And one more thing, Qawala was original, how it came Qala, and Dawa'a has become Da'a. There is a form which you will learn and you will find it interesting. So not to worry much. At this stage, you must understand that as soon as you see a verb, looking at it, 3-letter verb, you should say whether it's Majwaf or Naqis or Muda'af or Mahmuz. We'll do the test very soon. So finish this bit very quickly, Ustad, inshallah.
Sorry, Ustad, I have just checked. It is Masasa. It is
Okay.
Surah Anbiya's ayah, where Ayub alayhi salam was. So it is root letter is Mim Sin Sin. And
That's okay. That's all right. I mean, on that.
Inshallah.
It doesn't
no,
matter
that's
in this
for correction. That's for
Yeah.
correction.
One more thing, Sada, many verbs, and I'm not saying it is the case, but obviously it's from another book. The meme sin with that, for example, daraba and all other common verbs, there is another version of that as well used in Quran. So that doesn't matter here, okay? Let's proceed. That's fine. Okay. So Ustad,
Yes.
now they need to clearly give example without looking at this, and then we will go to some Quranic page and we'll ask them, tell us what this is.
Okay, inshallah. Yes, so I know some of you, were jumping the gun earlier on and giving the definition. So we're going to do that now. So I've gone through it and you've seen it many times. I'm going to ask you to do it. So let me bring on my participants. This time round, I'm going to ask a few of you to do it with looking, and then and I'll do it in reverse order because some of you had we saw it early. Sorry, some of you got to only say it without looking. So to be fair, I'm going to reverse the order. I'll start with Brother Zakir. Give the definition for each one, for each category, please.
Now, without showing the screen, we'll start. Try.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, misal, first letter harf illa. Azwaf, second, middle letter. Man, you remember, and la. Two end ones or the last two, middle and last. So that's what you need to remember. Simple, easy. And mudafun is consonant letter, consonant doubled. So if we could just repeat that, and if you can remember any example, if not, Ustad will remind you.
Okay, so would you like to start from Mahmouz? Just to clarify
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for verbs and 3 categories. The first one is Mahmouz, which means it has a Hamza in it, whether it be the first, second, or third. Example being Akala. For the Mu'tal, there are 4 categories. The first one in mithal. For mithal, it means it resembles or it looks like something. And we have examples. So these will consider mu'tal have harf illah, so either a waw or ya in them.
Where's the weak letter in mithal? Where is it?
In mithal, it's at the beginning.
Beginning. Excellent. Good.
Yeah. Okay,
Can you
so
remember an example?
So wa'da.
Excellent.
And then we have manal. So then we have ajwaf, where the harf illah is in the middle.
Good.
Right, and we'll give an example of qala, which.
Excellent.
Okay, and then manal. Then we have naqis, where the harf illah is at the end of the verb.
Yes.
And
Da'a.
da'a. Okay, so from da'a was given from da'awa, became da'a, elongated at the end. And then we had lafif, where at the end, was there a doubling at the end or no? Yeah,
was folded.
No, not a doubling, so a folding rather.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for either pronunciation, the final letter is folded. For example, is it waqa?
Good. Do you remember what waqa was?
Waqiya?
Waqaya. Good. Waqaya became waqa. Yeah, the ya turned into alif maksura.
Okay, and then we have muda'af, doubling of a letter. And then for ease of pronunciation, so marra or marara became marra. With the shad there.
That's it. Mumtaz, mashallah. Well done. Very good. How was that, Dr. Mahmoud?
Yeah, mashallah. Very good. Very good.
Good.
Let's do a few more, inshallah.
Yes. I'll ask Sister Shahida next, please.
Mutal is in four categories, and by the name Manal. And the first one is Manal, Misal, and Misal means it resembles, and it has waw or ya, fi'illat, which is coming in the beginning.
Yes.
Example is wa'ada.
Wa'ada, na'am.
Okay. And second one is ajwaf, which is manal, so A, ajwaf, and I think so it's hollow, right? It's hollow, I think so.
Yeah.
In the middle. Yes. And in the middle it has waw or ya, and it's by the example khala, which wala, but it's transformed into khala. And the third is naqis, right? Naqis. And naqis is I don't remember the meaning of it, but it has waw or ya. Reduced, okay. It has waw and ya in the end. And
yes.
Example is da'wah, which is transformed into da'a. Is it right? I don't know. Okay, and the fourth one is manala.
No. Yes, yeah.
Lafif, right?
Lafif, yes.
Yes, so it is folded into two, and there will be two harfilat, right? Two waw and ya, and example is waka, which is transformed into waka.
Excellent.
Yes, and the last one is mudaf. Mudaf, it is in three, right? Three categories. There's sorry. Mudaf is a double letter verb, right?
Yeah, double one, yes.
Yeah. So double letter. It has double it has two last consonants. They are
yes,
two last ones. Like marra. Marara it was. Marra it became, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to avoid any confusion, the mu'tal has 4 categories.
Yeah.
And mahmuz and muda'af are separate.
Yeah, they are separate.
Okay,
Mahmuz is with the hamza and mudaf is with the double letter, and mutal is in 4 categories. Yes.
Yeah, just to make sure there wasn't any
Thank
confusion.
goodness when I'm repeating, I memorize. That's good.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, you did well.
Jazakallah. Jazakallah khairan.
All right. Yes.
It will be more useful. We can spend the full length, inshallah. Same thing, but a little bit more involved. So we can start from the beginning again, or whoever hasn't spoken, you can have this round answered.
I think we had 3.
Okay.
Brother Zakir.
Yeah, from fourth, you just so 3 left, you mean, Ustad?
No, 3 have only 3 have done this. Yeah.
Okay, so from number 4, we call them, and if I could share the screen, inshallah.
Okay, I'll stop sharing. Okay, next person. Can I ask Sita Fawzi? I don't think I've called you.
Okay. Ready, sister?
Yes, Ustad.
Okay. If you could tell me, these are all Quranic verses. This is how it will come, and you'll get puzzled. But inshallah, you will be good at this. So, Tabbat yada abi lahabi wa tabba. Can you see? I've obviously marked in red. Should I keep them all not colored?
Give it color, Dr. Mahdi, because it'll save us time. No?
Right. Explain what is the verb for tabbat? What is which group, which verb?
Category, yeah.
Which category? Which of that?
Is mudaf one is ba is doubling. Tabbat.
Doubling. Consonant doubling.
Doubling, yes.
Okay. And the root original verb would be tabba, right? You understand? Marra, massa, tabba, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, for your understanding, tell us zannu. What is the type of verb there?
Zannu is same mudaf one. Nun
So
is
what happened here in terms of zanna? Root verb is, madi verb is zanna, correct?
na zannu is plural.
Na, zanna, zannu. Okay. Dallaw. Can you see?
Dallaw is same. Dalala. Dalala and dalla is mudaf doubling.
Okay, it is dallu. Dalla, then dallu. Madi, plural, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you recognize, okay, one. The original is dalala, then it's called ta'lil process. This is called ta'lil process. qawala will become qala. So there is a process which you will learn later. But say from qa, waw, lam, qala for Madi formation. Madi ta'lil process. But when you do Mudariyo, then the original will come back again. Original will come back again, means it was Dalla, then you made it Dalla, 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 Dallu, okay? Then Dalalata, Dalalna. Do you follow everyone? Please follow. When it, as soon as, so the Madi form, Dal, Lam letter, Fatha added, Dalala, and then first Madi modified form is Dalla. But as soon as it's Mudariyo conversion will come, or original form will come, Dalala, then it will have sukun on Lam kalima. Then this is suffix added. So Dalal tu. Can you see Dalu? But this is Dalal tu. And then Kasasna. Kasasa, 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 Kasasu. But as soon as it became another version, now Kasastu for the Ana version, but and the Nahnu version is Kasasna, Kasas. So everyone just try to remember this. Anyway, Yamuddu, Yamunnu. Now, what is the root verb there? Tell me.
Yamunnu, manana, manna.
Manana, correct. And then modified is manna, and then manna yamunnu, yamunnuna. Okay?
Yes.
And the last one, yafirru. What is happening here? What is the root verb you think? It's always one pattern. Mudafun, all one pattern. Marra, massa.
Farra.
Farra. Farra yafirru. Daraba yadribu family. Farra yafirru.
Next. I'll come to Sister Nada after because she joined late.
Sanika, okay. So we have got few verbs here, very easy, very simple. Can you tell me what verb is that, Sister Sanika? I have highlighted this one. This one, not this one. What verb is that?
Yes. It's
What? Sa'ilun. What? Can tell me what verb is that?
Mahmud.
Is it a verbal noun?
It's not a verbal noun.
No.
The question is, what verb is Is this a verb?
No.
It is not a verb. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So why I asked you, because you will get confused. Now you have this is applying to verb. Okay, verb. Okay. Sister Sanika, now your time is to tell us what verb, which is the verb here? What is the verb here? Azinat. What Madi verb? This is Sanika.
Can't hear you, Sanika. Okay, I think we'll go to someone else.
Okay.
Let's go to let's see, Sister Roshanara.
Yeah.
Yes, وأذن. So it's أذن. أذن is Mahmuz.
Mahmuz, okay. And Hamza appeared at the end.
Hamza is at the beginning. Waw is harf ataf.
Okay. If we call it, Sister Roshunara, Fa'il Mahmuz. Fa'il Mahmuz. What does it mean to you? Anyone can answer because we are learning something. If we azina, if we call it Fa'il Mahmuz, it's a verb called Mahmuz. It means Hamza has appeared in the Fa kalima. It means that. Okay? Then if we say Ain Mahmuz, it will mean it is in the middle. Sa'ala. Okay? And if we call it Qara'a, it could be Lamul Mahmuz. Okay? It's just, this term will be useful. So, Sister Roshanara, one done. And Sa'ala, again, it is simple. Okay. If there is, the confusion would be, there could be something, Amma yatasa'aluna. Amma yatasa'aluna. So it's a long one, and in the middle, this three-letter verb, hiding. In some situation, you may be able to identify them, not easily. Okay, so that's what would be the challenge. But inshallah, qara'ata, what is that, sister?
Again, it's Hamza at the end, so it's still Hamzated.
Yeah, this is correct, and this is suffix. Okay, mashallah, well done, thank you. We'll go to someone else.
Sister Sharon. Let's go to Sister Lubna.
Sister Lubna, okay. Okay. Okay, try, sister. What is this? Can you explain its Madi root for Kanu?
Kana. And this is plural form, Kanu.
Yes, good. So it's Kana, right?
Yeah.
Good. You see, Kana is hidden there. And which kind of verb shall we call it by definition, what we learned?
It is like Mahmuz, what it comes in.
Is it Mahmuz? Mahmuz means Hamza.
Yeah.
Is it Mahmuz? Is it Mahmuz?
Come in like in the Fa kalma and also in Ain
Hamza, you can clearly see with Hamza sign at the top or bottom. There is no Hamza sign here, so it will be.
So if we see.
It's one of this Mughtal family.
Mughtal, yeah.
Which one? Azwa, who said? Sister Lubna said, right?
Yeah.
Azwa. This is where the identity is. Okay, good. Next one. Okay. There is a hidden verb here, Gairu Sahih. What is that Madi?
Tawaba.
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 Okay. Is that right? Can anyone add anything to that? Is that how we see in the Quran or slightly different?
This is ناقص
Taba.
Original
Taba.
Okay. That wow converts into alif and is later. So actual root Madi is Taba, right, sister? Taba.
Yes,
And obviously it's Atubu, which is number 13 conjugation. Ana mutakallim, right? Okay. And then what is the verb? Okay. Can you deal with that? Can you deal with that, sister? Lubna?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, can you just do that? What is the Madi for that?
Oh.
Sawara, okay, or it could be Sa'iyara as well, which we don't know, but you can guess. It's one of them. Either Sawara or Sa'iyara. Okay, both as a replacement, alif will come. So this is actually in Madi root state here. Good. Okay. Okay, guess this one. I hope it's helping everybody. You can see what happens. Zagu. Zagu, what is the Madi root for that? Okay. Can someone else join, Ustaz?
Zaga.
Can you call someone else?
Zaga.
Is that Sister Shahida?
Zaga. I think Zaga. Zaga.
Yeah, Shahida, yes? We just get somebody.
Yeah, it's
Zavaga, right?
Yeah, it was originally it was Zabaga, but it is Zaga.
Then it's changed to
Okay.
Zaga.
So in Quran it will appear like Zaga.
Yeah.
But that it will be either this
Zavaga, yeah.
Zabaga.
Zawaga or Zayaga, it will be most likely this.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how to find it? This is the tip. Any verb you see, you just click. You just click. Can you see anything here? Or any verb you see, right? Any verb you see. Sorry, this is not any verb you see.
Adra on top.
That's not.
No, that's something.
Okay.
There was one there on the top.
Which one?
Adra.
Adra is a verb, yes. Okay, yeah. Any verb, you just click that and you can see the root and you can see what form it is as well. Okay, you must be very familiar with that, inshallah. So, Zaga, we will not do this now because let's focus on the matter. So this is done. Wazaku, next, Sister Shahida.
Yeah.
Zaku.
Zaka. It was Zaka. Zaka, taste. Zaku is the plural of Zaka.
Yeah, okay.
The
original root,
it has waw or ya in the middle.
Yeah. Is it Zavaka,
Zavaka or Zaka?
And it is Azwaf,
Zavaka
right?
or Zayaka.
It is Azwaf. Okay. Sister Saida, just one more.
Zurtum.
This is yeah. Tell me, yeah, it is.
It's Zara, I think so, right?
You say it.
Yes, it is Zara.
And then come to the.
Zavara. I think Zavara.
Zavara was the original. Now it is Zaka. Zara Yazuru.
Zara Yazuru. Do the Madi and then come to Zurtum, please. Zara, Zara, Zaru.
Zaru, Zarat, Zarata, Zarna.
Zarna. Okay.
I don't know.
Zarna.
Zarna, it could be. Zarta, Zartuma, Zartum, Zarti, Zartuma, Zartunna.
It is the 9.
And this is Zartum is the second person.
Okay, so it's not Zartum, it's Zurtum.
Zurtum,
Okay.
yeah.
Everything Zur there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is something we have to be very good at, and I will explain that in our module 1 class, because alhamdulillah it's going extremely well advanced. In the next class, mutaharrik pronoun and sakin pronoun we will teach from number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the number 6 is hunna. Okay, here a big major grammatical change happens. It says from the mutaharrik pronoun, suddenly all sakin pronoun comes, and the lam kalima takes sukun, and then lam kalima sukun continues until the 14th conjugation. We'll learn that, and from that, inshallah, kultum, qala, qala, qalu, qala, qalaka, kulna, then kulta, kultum, etc., etc. But khafa, okay, khafa, khafu, khafat, khafata, khifna. Sha'a, sha'u, sha'at, sha'ata, shi'na, ji'na, zirna. Okay, I'm sorry, zurna. So, okay, okay, someone else.
Did we cover that? This is fi'al amr. Did you cover that?
Zurtum, hatta zurtum. It's not fi'al amr. No, look at the meaning.
Zur is not zur. Fi'al.
No. Zur could be amr, but here it's not amr. Okay, it's zurtum. Okay, you want to see? Okay, what surah is not there? Okay.
This is Surah Al-Kasr, 102.
Yeah, that's
This will visit the graves.
Okay, everyone knows how to do that, right? To find it, okay, you will go to Al-Qur'an app.
102.
Okay.
We're going to search the verse.
Zawara. So yeah, Zurtum.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Not that.
You're going to go to the verse directly.
Go to the verse.
Is 102. Surah 102.
I think
102,
it changes to zoo.
Okay.
Go to Surah Takasur, and it's on the second ayah.
Takasur.
Takasur.
It's there below. There.
So you got Zurtum.
Yazuru. See, in Mudare it changes.
No, imperative.
Is fine. No, it doesn't have. Zur, can you? No, not this.
Yeah, imperative it is.
No, Zara. So it's a Zartum. Zurtum. What's happening? Right. On the group, let me finish the chapter, inshallah. Okay.
Inshallah.
It's not a problem. We all are fully, experienced here. Whether it's Zurtum changing from, Hunna, or is it okay?
Only changed to non-family. Otherwise.
Okay, now 1 second. There's another way of doing this. This one, right? And this 1022. 1022. Okay, let us see. Easy. Quranic Arabic. I gave you that, okay? 102, 2.
Yeah, staccato.
After the surah.
Oh, right, okay. After Zurtum, so it's correct, okay? Okay. Madi, okay, you know where to go. It is the app. Okay, it will be out within a second.
So is this from Al-Qur'an app? This is the one.
No.
This is a Qur'an Arabic. It's different.
Oh, okay.
Running out of time now.
What conjugation? Sorry.
Huh? Where is it?
Arabic is selected. Yeah, it's selected already.
Already selected. Okay. So it's there. Now conjugation.
Conjugation. Yeah.
Now I have to choose. This is the problem.
Sarah.
Visit, okay. So we are looking for past, plural, past. So this is past. And now this is Zur. Zur, Ustad, okay? Zurtum, Zurtuma, etc. So we confirm that it is, from Hunna, it is Zur, like cool. Okay? So that's fine. Okay? Everybody should know that, and that's how you will be very, very confident, inshallah. So far, well, is that helpful? Okay?
Yes.
Someone else come, please. Let's just do a few more.
Sister Nada, I need to join a little bit late. Just want to make sure you're up to speed.
Let us see, Sister Nada, if you can tell us what kind of verb is this?
Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام.
So he irregular verb.
خفت. I think this is مضاف. Double letter verb.
This one, okay?
No, okay. خاف. This is موتل جوف. أجوف, sorry.
Ajwaf, okay. Yes, it is correct. Good. Now, let us just do a few more. What is the root verb of that?
I think this is مبني للمجهول. خفتي. Or no, it's not. Yeah, this is أنتِ خفتي.
أنتِ خفتي.
No.
Everyone understand? Everyone agree with that? خافا, خافوا, خافت, خافتا, خفنا. خفنا, then خفتا, خفتي, خفتم, خفتي,
خفتو, خفنا.
Everybody got it, right? Everybody?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so this is
يقولوا this is موتل. Okay.
Tell us about this.
كنا كان I think it's the same موتل
Okay, everybody happy with that?
Yeah, middle
I'm
letter
just
is
asking others, so if anybody don't understand, just ask question, okay? Inshallah. Right, so someone else can, let us see. Let us see. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. What is the verb of that from this?
Awaza.
One,
Ada. It came to Ada.
someone who hasn't spoken before?
Okay.
Root verb.
Everyone's had a go, Dr. Mahmoud.
Everyone had to go, but
Yeah.
okay, now anyone who is special can come. But yeah, verb of this. If you are sure, you come.
Awada.
Give me a
Ain, waw,
this is the root letter, so this is right. Okay, Awada, and then let's go into Mudari direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Uzu, right?
Yeah.
Then okay, everybody knows that. So by looking at this, when you see something like this in the Quran, maybe prefix, suffix, and plural, then feminine. Yeah. Would you be able to identify which verb that is? Brother Zakir, others can't see the names. Tell us the whole purpose, what you see how it's going to help. If you have got any weakness in the memorization, the positioning, visioning, visualizing with your closed eyes, what's the order? Manal. First misal. First letter harfillah, misal. Second one azwab. Third one nakis. Fourth one lafif. Manal. Mutaldan. Mudaf, double letter. Mahmuz in the middle at the end. That's it, guys. What is ja'a? This. Yeah, what is the root is? Okay. So is this Azwaf or is this Mahmuz? Or is this both? It's both, yeah.
It's because it's got Ajwaf as well as Mahmoud.
It is. So you will see situation like that as well, inshallah. And there are rules. It is obviously later on, much later, the rules will come. And you will be very, very, confident in it, inshallah. If I'm confident, you will be confident. If Ustaz Sadiq is confident, you will be confident. Confidence in our task, proven, tested, alhamdulillah, you will go happily. No difficulty, inshallah, as long as you follow. Okay, so okay, before what is the Yasha'una.
Root word.
Sorry, Ustad?
I was asking, what's the root word to this?
Adi verb.
It's a sha, or sha.
We'll take this off. We'll take this.
Yeah, so it will be
Sha'a, mashallah. Okay, go to the last sheet.
In 5 minutes, Muhammad.
Okay. We'll do this quickly, okay, inshallah. We have done this already, okay? Mudhaf consonant doubled. What is this happening? Excuse me.
Hadaya.
The converted version, modified version, tabdilized version, ta'lil version is hada. It was originally it was hadaya, then modification slightly for ghayru sahih verb. After that, hada ya'ti. So looking at this, you can work out the madi verb. Okay. As from now on, any ghayru sahih verb, when you read, find it, just spend 2 minutes. Go inside out, make sure this is the exercise we are doing. Okay. Don't be negligent on this, please. Okay. Delay your Quran just recitation only. Do less recitation and spend more time here on this, strengthening our grammar base, inshallah. You will have plenty of time for just normal recitation. Inshallah, you will be doing. You still do it as well. But because you got not enough time, just do this exercise. Theoretical grammar. The practical is in your hand. Okay. Da'awtu. Da'awtu. What is that?
Da'a.
Is it this correct?
Yes.
And it is actually this. Da'awa has become da'a. Okay, clear? MashaAllah. Ustad, I think they are.
I think you need to conclude now.
Afawna. We started 12 minutes late, Ustad. Afawna. Okay? What is the word?
Afa.
What verb is this? Is it azwaf or misal?
It's a
Is it misal? Lafif. Lafif has to be two.
No, Naqis.
I said naqis.
Naqis, yeah. It should be naqis, yeah.
Definitely naqis, okay?
It's naqis because the waw is at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Palu is fine. Masha is fine. Typically this. Okay, typical picture. No confusion. Masha. Is there originally. Masha, mashaw, plural. Okay? That's fine. Taga, can you see? It's naqis. Last letter. Nasi. This is also naqis. Okay, this is also naqis. Qada. Can you see qada?
Qada, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nasina. Tell me quickly. Nasina.
Nasiya.
Yeah.
Science.
Okay, Nasiya. It is just dual there, correct? Dual there. Nasiya. Okay, good.
Radiya.
Yajri.
Jara.
Yajri. Yeah, that's okay. Radiya. Yeah, okay. There is a rule. When you read the rule, then you see if the ain kalima had got kasra, then this with the fatha. If it was
dot here is
fatha here, then this fatha cannot stay. This is rule you learn later, inshallah. Khashia is the same, it's fine. Okay, and here kuntum kuntum kana fa'ahya. What is that?
Ahya.
Ooh,
Haya, I think so.
Yeah.
Hawaya, right?
Mm-hmm. This is Lafif. This is a shortened. You cannot see shortened
Who
version.
is the Amar?
This is Amar. That's why you cannot see double letter, but you can see. Okay.
Awiya.
Yeah. There are two iya here. There are two iya here. It's lost in this conjugation there. Let's see. Let's wakati wakatil ummu.
I think so. It's a wakat.
Yeah.
Wakat.
It's feminine. Waka, waku, wakat.
Wakatil ummu. Wakatil.
Because to join, kasra is added.
Waka is saved, right?
Yeah.
The mother protected.
It's from waka.
Okay. So during capitalization, it got missing. That's fine. Okay. I think, alhamdulillah, we cannot obviously finish everything. Yeah, we have done that. Okay. Now let me just clean it up. Ustad, has it worked? You feel that what our objective
I want to hear from the students how they felt about this lesson.
You asked them.
Because we did say we want them to memorize the pattern. So Dr. Muhammad bring it to life, put it into practice what we've learned, the theory. So it'd be good to hear from the students what they thought.
Please ask.
So Zakaria, Sister Shahida, I see you've said anyone else we can book as well.
Can you just point out saying, I've learned this today, which you possibly didn't know before? Specific.
Is there anything to repeat? Do you learn?
What did you learn?
You learned?
Ask the new student how did they found it.
Yeah.
MashaAllah, Sanika said she nearly memorized the chart.
Which chart? The big chart? No. The first page. Okay. I expect you to do that, inshallah. Tell us few comments which individually you learned today, which you didn't know before, please.
Sister Nurjahan.
Sister Nurjahan, Sister Saleha, Sister Nada.
Sister Selena says she's learned how to memorize the 3 steps, the categories that we broke down.
Good.
The steps we took to memorize, yeah.
That's very important. Okay.
Again, these are techniques you can use for different types of memories by breaking it down. And ordering things in a logical way helps you memorize.
Sister Saleha? Sister
जी,
Nada?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
जी, Saleha. जी, it helped me to identify, when we did the Lafifun and the Sahih and Ghair Sahih, I have like a mind map now, so I can break identify them and I can sort of name them. Whereas before I couldn't do that quite easily.
MashaAllah.
And that was
That's what our objective was, to create a mind map, as you said, in your mind, everybody's mind. That job done, alhamdulillah.
I think if you close your eyes and just manal and then go under each letter.
Absolutely brilliant. Yes, we need to identify. Yeah. So make a practice from now on when you read Quran. So keep your attention, be very, very strong. Sister Ashura, what did you learn you didn't know before from this chapter today?
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad. Yeah, it's the breakdown, alhamdulillah. It helped how, if you have, for example, da'wah, and it becomes da'wah, how wow changes into a alif. Yeah, that was useful. Changes into a alif.
I would like to
both become into alif.
Yeah.
I would like to invite all Module 2 students to start to attend. When Muhammad here, right? When would be that 29, 30 you start? 29? Muhammad?
I can check the chat 1 second.
Yeah. What's the question?
Yeah. When would lesson 29, 30 will be taught in Module 1?
Just let me have a look. On 29.
19th October.
19th of October, 29. And 21st of October is Humaira, lesson 30.
Oh, 29 of September, not October. Am I right?
No, I took my lesson 19, lesson 29.
You are talking about lesson 29, aren't you?
Lesson 29, yeah.
Will be 19th October.
October.
Yeah, well, 1st of October.
So lesson 29 will be taught on 1st of October, is it?
No, lesson 29 will be taught on 19th of October.
Module 1.
Yeah, Module 1.
Module 1, well, yes.
Okay, all right, fine, sorry. Okay, okay, we will handle that, no problem. Brother Zakir, last question to you. Your feedback, what did benefit you today, specifically?
As with the general course, it's the organization of it all, really, and the mnemonics I like. So the table Manan abbreviation I particularly like as well to help remember.
MashaAllah, very good. Okay, Ustad, that's fine.
Yeah. That's also my favorite manual that helped ages ago as well. Alhamdulillah. Good. As always, Jazakumullah khair everyone for your participation. It's actually what makes this class without your it won't be fruitful. So as always, I really appreciate your interaction and keep it up. Please do revisit this. Right now for a lot of you, it's in your temporary memory. So you worked hard, you spent 90 minutes trying to memorize this chart and bring it to life. So as Dr. Mahmoud said, spend a little bit of time when you're reading the Quran. I don't recognize this word. This looks like a weak word. What could it be? So putting into practice what we learned today will help you, inshallah. You don't need to do all the time, just now and then, just to make sure. But with that, we'll conclude. And our next class will be on Sunday, inshallah. Until then, barakallahu fikum. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaykum.
Wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi.